A room full of worry, but also a room full of excitement for some, as political party leaders stand at the forefront, embodying the hopes and ambitions of their supporters. In contrast, the air is thick with tension and concern for others. Nervous glazes and hushed conversations reveal the uncertainty about what lies ahead as coalition talks and negotiations intensify behind closed doors. Chief Electoral Officer Sai Mamabolo declared the elections free and fair.
Indeed, this was a theater of openness. As has been the case in the past 30 years, our democracy has spoken.
The future is uncertain. What happens next remains a question mark as parties strategize and maneuver for power. Regarding the best coalition scenarios for South Africa, political analyst Lukhona Mguni had this to say.
Very difficult to say because, political parties have to make two calculations. Which coalition is in the best interest for the country, but which coalition is also in the best interest for them as political parties. I think in so far as what is in the best interest of the country, if you think about the press briefing that the former President Jacob Zuma had last night here in this venue, where effectively Umkhonto weSizwe Party is disputing the entire election.
Meanwhile, political analyst Sanusha Naidu says it's difficult to determine which political party would be the best fit for South Africa.
I think that's the million-dollar bet right now. We don't know which one. I think, at this point in time, we don't have legislation that kind of defines what a coalition strategy or framework should look like. But at the same time, we're leaving it up to these political parties who have been in this kind of very, very competitive and combatant relationship. And I feel that somehow gets caught up more than what it is. I hope that sanity prevails, maturity prevails, and I hope they think of South Africans who voted and stood in the long queues as opposed to what their vested interests are.
The African National Congress is seeking a coalition partner. The EFF has stated that it can work with the ANC under three conditions: the resignation of President Cyril Ramaphosa, control of Finance Department portfolio, and the position of Speaker of the National Assembly. Meanwhile, for now, the Democratic Alliance aligns with the multi-party charter. It's clear that South Africa's political landscape is set for a significant change. From Johannesburg, South Africa, Innocent Samosa, Channels Television News.